and our waitress come over, and it's this little pretty little light-skinned bitch. Like, hi Riders, it's Riyah. Welcome back to my motherfucking channel, bitch. It is Friday. It is Friday. It is Friday. It's the late Friday. I'm gonna open this real quick with y'all before I got into the story time or whatever. This is from my BOOTAYBAG. So they sent me this in the mail. BOOTAYBAG is basically like a monthly subscription where you can get panties every month for $12 a month. Now I think this is a good idea because like you buy panties all the time if you're a girl. Like I buy panties all the time from Victoria's Secret. You know they got their file for $27.90 something, whatever. I buy panties from them all the time, and the good thing about BOOTAYBAG is like you can choose. So basically what you do is you choose your size, small, medium, or large, and your style. You can do mix it up, never thongs, always thongs. I chose mix it up because I don't mind a thong and I don't mind a booty short or whatever else kind. And you can actually add a bralette for $13, which I didn't know. But this is the first BOOTAYBAG that I've gotten, and it just comes in this, and then I opened it because I want to see what kind of panties was in it. But you just rip it open and it comes in this cute little pouch, and it just says, "Hello babe, I'm here, XO BOOTAYBAG." And it's 2 pair of panties in here. I got them in a size large, which I really don't need because it's like they look kind of big. But you know, I'm pregnant, but I keep forgetting I won't be pregnant for long. So this is the first pair right here, these lacy teal ones, and they are little boy short lace panties, and they are really cute. They are really good quality. That's what I like. When I noticed them when I opened the bag, I'm like, these is really good quality panties because you're paying $12 a month, so what's that, $6 a pair? And then I got these cute little lace thongs. Super cute. I love the colors of it. Like I said, it's very well made. Like there's not like, it's not cheaply made. Like there's not like stuff coming apart. Like it's literally good material stuff. If you're interested in BOOTAYBAG, check my description box down below and I will have a link for you guys. Get you some panties, girl. Okay, so let's get right into the writer of the week. The writer of the week is Juicy J15, and I think this is her baby. I don't know. I can't really tell. But these two are going to be my writers for this week. Thank you so much for sending me your snaps. I love you guys much.
You know that you need a rider. You know that you need a rider. You know that you need. All I know I want a rider. All I know I want a rider. You know that you need a rider. You know that you need a rider. You might really wanna try me, babe. All I know I want a rider. All I know I want a rider. You know that you need a rider.
Alright, let's hop right into the story time. So today's story time is going to be about one of the worst dates that I've ever been on. And you guys heard another, my collab with Catherine Bedell was like a worst date story. Was it? I don't know. Yeah, it was. It was, but this is another bad date. And this date was actually my first date with Roscoe. If you guys don't know who Roscoe is, go check out the story time. It'll be linked somewhere right here. It was about when my friend of me said that she didn't like him, and mind you, Roscoe was my boyfriend. She didn't like him because he looked like somebody she felt tried to rape her. Yes. It gets complicated like that, my friends. It gets complicated. So this was my first day with Roscoe. Now I don't know if I told you guys this before, but I met Roscoe through my best friend Teresa. I met him, me and Teresa were both working at Hollister, and we went to pick up our checks from Hollister, and we didn't really have a way back. We were going to get on the bus. We had a way back to Newark or whatever because we were working at the Hollister in Jersey Garden Mall. Shout out if you're from Newark and Elizabeth, y'all know what I'm talking about. We was working at the Hollister in Jersey Garden Mall. We went to pick up our checks, or one of us was already there working and getting off, and the other one met up and we got our checks. I can't remember exactly what it was, but we didn't want to catch the bus back, so Teresa was like, let me text Roscoe. So she texted Roscoe. Roscoe had a car. We didn't have a car, so he came to the mall and got us. That was the first time that I had met Roscoe, And from that time, he was flirting with me. But Teresa was like, don't pay no mind. Like, he flirt with everybody. So I'm like, okay, whatever. But I liked him. Like, you know, I looked at him and I liked him. So he asked Teresa for my number. I said it was okay. Teresa gave him my number. We were texting. So he wanted to take me out. Now, this was probably, it's not probably, this is like my first like date where a guy picked me up in a car and took me out on a date, and my mama knew about it, and it was fine. Like, that was the first, I was 18, like I was out of high school. When did we work at Hollister? The end of, so I graduated, so probably August to like December. I didn't keep that job very long. So this was like right out of high school. So that was like my first real date. I had the dates like with Travis and Alfonso, but like the dates I had with Travis, we had to sneak to Applebee's and stuff. And Alfonso, like, that date was with his mama, like, so it ain't count. So we ended up going to, we went to Applebee's. We ended up going to Applebee's. Now, Roscoe is the type of person that like joke too much. Like, it's very, very annoying, but it's very funny at the same time. And his father is like exactly like him. Like, they are the exact same person and they look exactly the same. Like, they will have you laughing all day, but when it's time to be serious, it's like, just be serious. And then this is a first date, and first impressions are a lasting impression. And oh my god, I should have took heed like how he was doing. He didn't treat me bad. Okay, he picked me up. Mind y'all, he picked us up to get our check that Friday. We had been talking like a whole week, and he was taking me out that next Friday. So like the whole week I was like hella anxious. Like, I had got something to wear. Like, I was trying to be cute and everything. Like, I was trying to be cute and everything. Like, this was like my first date or whatever like that. So I'm like, I'm trying to be cute. I think I got an outfit from downtown and everything. Like, my mother was even like, oh, you should wear this or you should wear that. Like, it was that type of move. He picks me up. It's raining a little bit. But I think I had on like this black sweater dress, and I had on like some tights, had on Uggs, and I had on this knitted I used to think I was fly as hell, but I was like, oh my god, the bitches, I look back at the bitches, they ugly. And then I had on this netted beanie type thing, but like most of my hair in, but I just had like my bangs were really, really long. Like, I grew my bangs out super long, so like they were like spiral curled, like right down the front. Girl, I thought I was hot. I was ugly. I had on a red lip. Ooh. Yo, it was so ridiculous. Okay, so it was raining. He picked me up. I got in the car. I was nervous or whatever, and so he gave me his hand. He like, hey baby, what's up? Like, I'm like, hey. So he put his hand out. I put my hand in his hand. Because I wanted to, like I said, I liked him. It was what it was. So he held my hand all the way to Applebee's. Mind y'all, at this time I'm living on Pennsylvania Avenue. So Applebee's was like, I don't know, 10 minutes from me. So he held my hand the whole time. And we got to Applebee's or whatever like that. So we get to Applebee's, we get seated, right? Right. So we get seated, and our waitress come over, and it's this little pretty little light-skinned bitch. Like, bitch, why you gotta be over here on my date as my waitress? Like, ooh. So I see her, and you know how I'm of course pretty, but like, you see another pretty girl, like, you notice it. Like, I noticed it before he noticed it, because he was looking at the menu. I look up, like, she like, hi, my name is Jessica, blah 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 blah, can I start you off with drinks? So he looks up, he like, oh yeah, Jessica, do I know you from somewhere? And I'm like, well, do you fucking know him from somewhere? Like, what's up? By this time, you know, they give you like 3 minutes. We have been talking in the car. We have been talking like before she came away to our table, because people at Applebee's on Burke Street, you know, they take forever. So we have been talking a minute, and like, shh, girls, you know how we do it. In that 2 minutes, people like, oh, this is my baby. We gonna get married. We gonna get married. So, like, I'm looking at her like, do you know him from somewhere? She was like, no, I don't think so. No, you don't know me. Just like that. And I'm like, oh. Then he's like, alright, well, I want to X, Y, and Z. I'm like, I want a Sprite. So, and she was like, well, I'll give y'all a couple more minutes. Mind you, she went from like, hi, my name is Jessica, da 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 da, to, well, I'll give y'all a couple more minutes and then I'll come back and take y'all order. He like, alright, Jessica, don't take too long either. And I'm looking at him like, and I legit looked at him, I'm like, Roscoe, don't play with me. He like, what? I'm just being friendly. Like, this is my personality. Like, ask Reese. So, I'm like, oh, I don't care if that's your personality. This is kind of rude. It's our first date. I physically said this to him. I'm like, that's rude. This is our first date. Like, let me flirt with the fuck. He's like, I'm not flirting. Like, that's just not, I'm telling you, ask Reese. Ask Reese. I don't want to ask Reese. Like, I don't want to ask Teresa. I want you to stop being a fucking asshole. So, I like kind of brush it off or whatever like that. And we start to, you know, have more conversation. Figure out what we want to eat. But the late, like, Jessica didn't bring our drinks back. A food runner did. Like, they brought our drinks back. When it comes time for us to order, I forgot what I ordered. No, I'm lying. I was trying to be real nice and cute. So at this time, you know, Applebee's still got 2 for $20. We was doing 2 for $20, but like not amongst us. Like he did a 2 for $20. He had a meal there and he packed up a meal for his grandmama so he could take it home to her. So I'm like, all right, I want the Oriental salad. Ooh, y'all know I was thickums back then, okay? I was not trying no salad. And I'm like, can I get chicken and shrimp or whatever? Because, you know, I really didn't want the salad. Like, I wanted a quesadilla burger, medium well, extra sauce. Oh, I want a quesadilla burger right now. So, I was trying to be cute. So, she was taking our order. So, he was like, listen. But, like, let me tell you, he was like, listen, I want you to bring my appetizer out. Me and her going to share it. And then bring our food out together. But the second one, don't bring out. Wrap it up for my grandmother. I'm taking it home for, so make sure you get it right, alright? Like, I can't really explain it. Like, being hella extra with her. Like, it was like flirting. It was flirting. Like, it was just flirting. Like, he was being hella extra with her. Like, just like that is how he was doing it. And she just like, I've been doing this forever. Like, I'm not gonna mess your stuff up. Ew, Jessica, get the fuck out of here. Like, I just wanna punch her in her face. Like, bitch, stop talking to my nigga for so long. Like, first date and all. Like, we been talking for a week. It was just my nigga, like, back up. That ended up being my nigga, like, back up. So, I'm looking at her. And I'm looking at him. She walks away. I said, Roscoe, you got it one more time, buddy. And we gonna have an issue. He like, yo, I like you. You feisty. Like, you trying to put me in my place. I'm like, I'm not trying to put you in your place. I'm putting you in your place. Like, you being extra right now. You need to stop it. So, he like, I'm a chill. So, our food come out. The food runners bring it again. We eating. We talking. We chopping it up. She comes back to check on us. So, ooh, I want to punch him in his face. She comes back to check on us, and he like, I can't even talk to you no more. My baby bugging. Like, she said, I'm flirting with you. Yo, when I tell you, Roscoe is such an asshole. Like, I told y'all in the other story time. Please watch the story time. He is such an asshole. But you cannot help but love the nigga. Like, he is an asshole. Like, asshole. But I was still messing with him. Like, I don't know how to explain it. Like, if I could have punched him in his face right then and there. And she like, oh, girl, bye. I ain't thinking about him. And you know, at that point, you don't want to be like, you don't know what to say. I'm like, I played it off. I'm like, girl, he retarded. He plays too much. He being extra, as you can tell. So, but like, I'm like, did he really just do this to me? Did he really just put me on Front Street like that? And she like, you need to stop because your girlfriend gonna end up beating you up. And at that point, now bitch, you feeding into my nigga playing, and I'm gonna have to beat both of y'all motherfucking asses up. I was like, Roscoe, I'm not playing no more. Let's get it together. Like, right in front of her. I'm not playing no more. Let's get it together. Like, stop. He like, all right. Get out of here, get out. Just like that. Or if I could have slapped him in his face. Y'all have no idea how I wanted to punch him in his face. So our date is over. He like, oh, you want to come with me to my house? He lives with his grandmother. Do you want to come with me to my house? Like, I just got to drop this food off to her and then I take you home. I want her to meet you anyway. I think my mother did. So I'm like, what? First day? I'm like, but I was 18. I'm like, all right, okay, let's go. So we drive over there up to Irvington, and he's like, let's go upstairs. So I'm like, okay, let's go upstairs. His grandmother was there, his sister was there, and his mother was there. His sister had known me from me doing fashion shows, so as soon as she saw me, she's like, oh my right, and I'm like, hey, she's like, when you doing another fashion show, and then his grandmother like, oh my god, Roscoe, loud in my face. I love his grandmother though, that's my baby. She like, oh, she prettier than the other one, Roscoe. She prettier than the other one, Roscoe. And his mother like, oh yeah, she not, oh, your eyes is pretty. Oh my god, Roscoe. And I'm gonna tell you another story. His mother ended up flipping on me. Another story time. So he like, oh yeah, let me come in my room, let me show you my room. I'm like, I'm not going in your room. Like, and his mother like, go ahead, go in there, girl, go in there. So I'm like, what we doing here? I know we 18, but what's going on here? Like, what's happening? What's up? Like, what's happening? So I just go in his room, we sit on the bed, we chilling or whatever like that, and it's just regular. Like, it's regular, ain't nothing happened. Like, it was just regular. It was just weird that they was all like, go in his room, go, like, by far one of the most awkward dates I have ever been on. Like, I wanted to punch him in his face. We have been on other dates, like our Valentine's Day. Oh, my first Valentine's Day was like hell on wheels. And I have to tell you guys that story time. So comment down in the comment section and let me know if you guys want to hear that story time about our first Valentine's Day together. Oh, it was full of fucking drama. Like, y'all have no idea. Like, one of the reasons I just hate New York. Like, but one of my most awkward dates with Roscoe, like, I could kick him in his ball sack if I could go back. Like, if I could, like, back to that day, I would have kicked him in his nuts and would have been like, oh, you ready to go, babe? Like, right while the bitch was there. And the bitch was feeding into it. That's what I didn't like. Like, you ain't got no fucking, like, you ain't got no, what you call it? I don't know what you call that shit. I don't know what you call it, but you don't got that fucking thing in the back of your head that make you say, oh, maybe I shouldn't fuck with that girl nigga like that. She might be crazy. That's gonna be it for this story time. I probably have another story time coming sooner rather than later. It depends because you might be wait too long. But I love you guys much, and I will talk to you later. Bye.